Greetings y'all, I am Blade Dasher, and today we'll be facing off against the first member of the Elite Four in this Black and White 2 SOYO challenge. But before I just start beating people up, I should probably explain how the Unova Elite Four works, because it's the first generation to do something different with the formula. See, unlike previous generations where you fought the Elite Four in a set order, with increasing level caps and difficulty, Unova lets you fight the Elite Four in any order you want, and they're all evenly matched too. Once you beat them all, then you get to fight the champion. For my run through of the Elite Four, I'll start with a member I think will be the easiest to fight with my team, and then work my way up to who I think will be the hardest to fight with my team, which means our first opponent is Caitlyn. Now, Caitlyn is by no means a pushover in any way, but out of the four typings you face in the Elite Four, the second type is definitely the one my team has the most answers to. Lightbird's a dark-type Pokemon that both cripples and shreds psychics. Leavanny is a bug-type Pokemon that can easily sweep a psychic team if she gets the chance to set up with Swords Dance. Brunette just hits hard with Stab Shadow Claw, and worst case scenario, I have 2 Psychic Resist in Probopass and Claydol. That's 5 out of my 6 team members that can easily fight Psychic Pokemon. Her lead Pokemon is Musharna, a slow but bulky Psychic type, though that could easily describe 3/4 of her team. She's using all Unova Pokemon, and they tend to have bulky Psychic types. Now, if you're going to hit Musharna with a status condition, you'll need to be wary of her Synchronize ability, which will inflict the status right back onto you. That is, unless your Lightbird is awesome and has the Limber ability, making it so that Thunder Wave can't be synchronized back. When I saw this happen while I was recording, I was popping off. Ugh, Yawn is annoying, however. It'll make your Pokemon drowsy, and if you don't switch it out the next turn, it'll then fall asleep. Thankfully though, I have plenty of answers here to switch into. Only problem is now, Musharna decides to be a jackass and keeps spamming Yawn, which means we have to keep switching until she does a different attack or gets fully paralyzed. Fucking finally, a turn that she doesn't yawn. I decide to play it a little risky here and set up with Swords Dance. Worst case scenario, she either yawns again or hits me with Stab Psychic, both of which I should be able to play around. The risk pays off as Musharna gets fully paralyzed this turn. A +2 X Scissor will easily be enough to finish her off. Our hope of a Leavanny sweep though? Gone with the breeze as the Psychic Flying Sigilist comes in, the one aggressive Pokemon on our team. I decide to send in Lightbird to deal with the flyer. At this point, I sack Liper with a Night Slap to get Bayonet in for free, as she can easily deal with Sigilif. Though, maybe I should've went for Sucker Punch instead, just to keep it out of potion range. I go ahead and burn Sigilif with a Will-O-Wisp as it heals up with a full restore, and then I just use Shadow Claw on the next turn. Both Pokemon barely survive their super effective ghost moves, but where Bayonet survives her poisoning, Sigilif dies from its burn. Next up is the ace, Gothitelle. I have Bayonet go out in a blaze of glory with Shadow Claw, just to get Leavanny back in to clean up the fight. Leavanny manages to get a Swords Dance up and survive a Stab Psychic, and at this point, the match is pretty much over. Leavanny outspeeds and one-shots everything with a +2 X-Scissor now. And that includes Reuniclus, arguably the strongest of the 4 Psychic types here, but Leavanny still just one-shots it with X-Scissor and we take the match. Thanks for watching. Next episode, we'll be diving into the dark side of the Elite Four with Grimsley. But until then, I gotta dash. Have a great day, y'all.